I see the crystal raindrops fall and the beauty of it all when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometimes, well, I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. It's grammatically correct. Nicely done there, Grover. How many people, they just don't name people Grover anymore, right? They just don't. There are very few people. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Wow. Hope that was as pleasant for you as it was for me. Hi, Ange. Hi, how are you? Sure, Muppets. Sure, they name Muppets Grover, but they don't name Grover Cleveland. I don't know. KEXP. Yeah, this is our local hipster radio station here in Seattle. Everything's, hipster and artisanal and all of it. This is, artisanally farmed and combed cotton, I'm sure. You got to just go with all of it. Everything's so goddamn odd. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Mom. Oh, this is hilarious. My mother actually called Lori and me to let us know that it was Saturday night because, of course, we usually call over there and we're like, hi, hey, by the way, boop, 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 it's Saturday, did you know? And she's like, she calls up and, and honestly, every time I'm not expecting my mom to call and she does call, I'm like, oh my God, whoa, where's the phone? Oh, what's going on? Is she okay? Is she okay? And
it was so nice of her to call.
And I pick it up and she's like, it's Saturday. And I'm like, oh, you're hilarious.
Do I have enough makeup on now? I had to keep leaving and putting on more makeup.
You look absolutely stunning.
Not.
Did you spare some for me? Can you put a little makeup on me?
No, there's no makeup left
in the
world. Is there anything
to improve this?
No.
This grimace. I just realized, like, everything, gravity is just having its way with my fucking face.
Oh, dude, I know. I need a face bra.
I'm just gonna grow a big old hillbilly beard.
Can I do that too?
I'm gonna look like one of the Hatfields and McCoys. Why'd you get off my land, you prospector?
We should run a poll. What should Stefan do with his facial hair next?
Exactly. Yeah, I've got enough of it. It's just turning all
big
sorts
white
of,
beard.
Yeah, I could. Have you guys seen David Cross? He looks like Allen Ginsberg. Quite frankly, I think that's how I would probably turn out.
Which could be a good look for you.
Could be worse. God love Allen Ginsberg.
Okay.
I howl for Allen Ginsberg. Scott Coates! Hi, buddy. Keith said he had the KEXP bumper sticker on his 1991 Mazda 626. That's right, you used to look up here. They just expanded their radio station. They bought a transmitter down in the Bay Area, and now they're transmitting on a radio station down there, to which I have to wonder why. Like, what's they literally are like, the DJ is like, yeah, just filling a request right now from Reykjavik, Iceland. It's like, well, you didn't buy a transmitter there through the miracle of the internet. You see, that's how they do these things.
Didn't anyone tell them that you can stream through your device? You can stream any radio station at any time. They don't need to transmit down there.
Precisely so. Hi, Christina.
They have the internet.
It's Christina and Brandon. We were, you had posted up photos of your beautiful daughters, and we're like, one of them, Christina, is your clone. And one of them is Brendan's clone.
Yeah,
it's like,
we've been saying that since they were little kids.
You're both
right?
beautiful people, and so it's you have cloned yourselves.
Genetics are weird.
Genetics are very, very strange. Anybody ever do that thing where you go to this was a long time ago. You used to be able to go in to like a carnival runway, and there was a booth there, and you have two people, and you take a picture, and then it would basically just blend your faces so you could see what your child would look like. And certainly, if you're somebody who has facial hair, you're going to hope that blended child turns into a male. Otherwise, pituitary issues, perhaps.
We never did that one, but ours would have been, red hair and a beard.
Exactly. Yeah, it would have been a Viking.
What's wrong there?
We would have just made a very, very anxious Viking. Yeah. Can you imagine just how anxious our child would have been?
Oh, my God, right?
Just literally, our child would probably be, what, like, look at 45 now.
45, yeah.
Retiring.
My cousin, in family news, my cousin had a red-haired baby. Everyone's very excited because the red-haired
gene...
Looks
just like your dad. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I've seen a baby photo of your dad. Looks just like your dad. So... often it'll skip a generation, right?
Yeah.
Genetics.
And anybody here have a red-haired baby? Because that baby's bad.
Apparently, he's going to be trouble. They've got a photo of him. He's a toddler. He's like reaching for the door. I'm like,
No, he opened the door.
Wow. So there you go.
He's like, what? He went over the door,
trucking
here's
out
the door,
into traffic.
opened the door,
All right.
left.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is going great. Parenthood.
My aunt is
going
sending
fabulous.
us videos like, what's this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your dad apparently has learned sarcasm. I wasn't aware.
I mean, it's fantastic.
So, listen, we're really glad that everybody's here. I feel like we should probably just go ahead and start the show. My goodness.
It's the
Everybody
only
showed up on
show
time
with
here.
Stefan and Lori.
Amazing.
And now,
Where are the
here
Catwoods?
your Lori.
So last night, there's this comedian that we like. He's Italian and gay. A lot of his stuff is about being gay, so I feel it's fair to say that. His name is Matteo Lane. We like him very much. He had posted this cooking video. I think we mentioned this here on the show. He posted this cooking video about how to make pasta carbonara, which is a famously decadent
Now,
dish.
pasta carbonara is a thing that we love to make only once every
Exactly,
year
because,
it
yeah.
has eggs, bacon, and cream in it. That's how
Right,
I
so-
always learned to make it and eat it.
Yeah.
But it turns out that that's not the way to actually make it.
The Italians don't
And-
make it that way.
Yeah,
So
because
he
I used
was-
to eat it in Italy when I was a little kid. Like,
Right.
that's a little kid pasta.
Did
You
it
don't-
taste like how you ate it in Italy then?
It
A little
did.
closer?
Yeah,
So-
it tasted more like
so
that. Because
basically-
all the recipes that you would find here are like egg, bacon, and cream, and then have a heart attack. Like a,
Exactly. So what this?
no, I mean you can't move after you eat
Oh
that.
no, yeah.
It's-
So this
it's a
kid
lot.
had like he had gone. You know, he was raised Italian, but he also kind of knew how one does this. And basically, you don't use any cream. You're just using the pecorino cheese. It was you crisp up some pancetta or what's the cheek meat that he says you should use.
Okay, here's my white wine of the week.
Guacan-
Okay,
guaca-
none
guaca.
of the grocery stores around here have guanciale.
Guanciale.
They only had pancetta, which let me file a complaint. Who do I talk to?
Oh my God, I did this motion right here, and it reminded me of this wonderful story. I'll get back to the recipe in just a second. I think I've told this story on the show before, but when we were visiting Europe, when Lori and I had first met, and we went over there with my folks, and it was my mom and my mom's cousin and my dad and Lori and me. And we are having dinner in the Latin Quarter, which is in France, right? And we're having this wonderful meal. And
Oh,
there's
is this when I dared Jim Cox to try grappa?
well, yeah, that was the same night. Yeah. So anyway, the maitre d', the owner of the place, whatever. I think he was the owner. He seemed it was a very small little place, and so he's going around and he's going to different tables and he's flirting with the girls and stuff like that. And then he comes over to our table. And he's like, how is everything tonight? Keep in mind, this is in France. How is everything tonight? You like the food? It's good, yes? And we're like, oh, yes. And he turns to my father and goes, what do you think? And my dad goes, it's very good. Oh, my God. I love that story so much. So anyway, when I was doing this, that reminded me of my pops. So anyway, basically what you do is you just take the egg yolks and then you get some finely grated pecorino cheese, and you dissolve the pecorino cheese in the egg yolks after you have crisped the guanciale. Pour a little bit of the oil from the guanciale that comes off of the cooking, and then this is the secret ingredient. You take some of the pasta water, the starch in the pasta water, and you
so
put
good.
that in. You drizzle it in there, and you whip it all up into. Oh God, it was so fabulous, you guys. It's one of the best things that I personally
So,
have been
Ange,
involved
if
in.
that's your favorite, Maleficent's back. Hello.
Hello, Maleficent. Cheers
Are
to
you
you,
a
my
glutton
friend.
for punishment? You're back for another week.
Yeah.
So the Ange, if that's your favorite, we should make that version for you because it was
Ooh,
so
next
good.
time you're here, my darling, we will make that for you. Oh, kids. So listen, Laura was just at Costco today, and apparently they're selling axe-throwing kits. Remember when, we were kids and we thought, remember lawn darts? And we're like, wow, this seems awfully dangerous. Well, they're upping their game.
Is
at-
it a
at
good
Costco.
idea for adults to own an axe throwing kit? I saw it in someone's cart and I was like, oh my God, is that a joke?
So this is a big thing now. Axe throwing is like, I've been to a place that does axe throwing. It's over in Redmond, and you cannot believe how many, there are just cages where you do this thing, and they've done so much safety preparation to make sure that nobody goes whack, and then
I feel
hit
like
somebody
they've
behind
never
them.
met me. Like I am a full-on Muppet. I would find a way to hit myself with it. Like
Carrie says use hot dog water next time.
Oh, that sounds delicious. Next time you come over.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, in addition to axe throwing kits, Costco also now sells blank. In addition to axe throwing kits, Costco now also sells blank. That you can get everything at Costco. You can get caskets at Costco, which is, but cradle to grave.
I
Diapers,
just want to let you know that
caskets.
I wrote this clue.
Okay,
So
yeah,
I
Laura
hope
wrote
it
this
goes
clue.
well.
Yeah, we're off to a great start.
Because as I was leaving Costco, I spotted it, and then I texted Stefan, and I was like, "What else do they sell here? Do they sell a crime scene investigation kit? Like, what else is a terrible idea that they're standardizing now?"
Chemotherapy kits, do-it-yourself suture kits.
That's funny.
Votes. Mwah. Perfect, my friend. Let's see. Maleficent says, Chris used to throw axes daily.
See, but that's
it's
fine.
Fun. I love to throw axes. I just don't necessarily think this is something that should be available to the general public.
Chris was that kind of badass,
He was-
though, right?
he was
like
a badass.
he was a
Exactly.
welder,
Yeah, he just
blowtorch
he
guy.
knew his
like-
way around danger.
Like, he
right?
was a danger guy.
Exactly.
right?
So he could throw an axe.
I'm a spindly Muppet person. I don't need an axe in my...
Axe right here. That's where it winds up. Medic kits, sewing heads back together kits.
Right.
Oh, they should. In fact, they should place
That's
them
right.
next to the axe throwing kits. Coffins with body included. Sure.
They were also selling gold and silver bars yesterday, so I don't know. What is going on?
I don't know. Sponsored by Glenn Beck, perhaps.
Yeah.
Bungee jumping, fake electors, says Fuzz. Nice. Polish sausage throwing kits. Cremation ovens. Whoa! Wow! My mom went super dark
That's
on that
dark.
one. That's surety bonds. Free samples. They're selling free samples now, apparently. Yeah.
Dr. Frankenstein's Guide to Limb Reattachment.
Clearance gas station sushi. Oh,
Why not?
Yeah, why not? We've got some things to give away here on the show tonight. Instagram followers, Dr. Frankenstein's Guide to Limb Reattachment, Home Nuclear Power Plant.
Sam's Club
Sam's
membership.
membership. Well, these are all fabulous, but I got to go with the one who made me laugh first, which was Scott with votes. Very funny.
I'm going to give a point to Christina for chemotherapy kits.
All right, very
that
good.
also sounds like a terrible thing to do at home. Don't do that.
So as we were talking about last week, we had fake spring, which we do every year. We should be used to it. And now, of course, we're back socked in. It's, the dome has returned, and it's rainy and, cold, and it's Pacific Northwestern.
Would you like to try to replicate your face this week? Is this where you're going?
Show me. What are you talking about?
Okay, so fake spring ended.
Yeah.
And because some of my garden, I'm Laura's garden, right? Like okay. When fake spring happened, some of the flowers that I grow started to have new growth. So I was like, oh God, I gotta go out and greenhouse hothouse them in, right? So I spent all morning and I ordered some stuff online. I ordered they're called greenhouse hoops where whatever, who cares? Just Google it. So you're covering all of your plants that had new growth or that you planted during fake spring when they said not to plant and
They
you
did
planted
say,
anyway.
The woman at Home Depot said,
right.
don't plant these yet.
So now I have to cover everything because the soil temperature can't go over 60 degrees. So I have to greenhouse everything in, right?
Sure.
So I spend all day doing this, and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm so proud of myself. I built a fake greenhouse and I covered all the plants and whatever. And Stefan goes outside and I can see on his face an internal battle starts to happen.
Hey, look what I made.
Look what I
do
made.
you think? And I'm like,
He looks up and I can see in his
Looks
mind
great.
I want to compliment my wife, but also it looks like there's trash bags
there
all
was
over the yard.
There was a battle. It was a very quick battle between my aesthetic sense and wanting to be married.
And I
right?
don't want to get in a fight.
And obviously, wanting to be married won out. And
He's
so
like,
it looks great.
"Ooh,
It looks
that looks
great.
good."
Yeah.
And I laughed because I could see the battle. You said the right thing.
I was trying to do the right thing.
I saw you engage in the inner
I've gotten used to it.
conflict.
I've gotten used to it. Eric says it's your hot box garden.
Whatever.
Next to your hot wet hole.
It's only for 2 more weeks until real spring kicks in.
Right.
Whatever.
Well, so anyway, every year in the Pacific Northwest, we also have fake blank. In addition to fake spring, we also have fake blank here in the PN Dubs. Oh, it's fine living here. It really is. Genuinely. I truly mean that. But don't tell anybody because, literally, we're the kind of Californian migrants who are just like, yeah, close the door behind us. No, we're done. We're here.
Exactly.
That's all good. All good. Let's see. Orgasms, outrage, fake orgasms. Sure, why not? Yeah.
That's funny. Fake outrage is funny too. Fake puffy vest.
Maleficent says we never get real or fake spring here. It's just hot, isn't it? And just generally.
No,
generally
I
hot.
mean, I was very hot when we were there, and it was like February.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I mean, now, aren't you? You've got to be into like the high 80s by March, right?
I want to try to go back to the desert before it gets super hot, but I guess it's too late for that now.
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be a little. I don't know. What is the temperature? I should have programmed in my
Maleficent,
phone.
is there a good time to go visit the desert now until
I'm thinking
October?
Do I have? Okay, that was. It's 58 degrees right now. No. It's great. Actually, there's a high of tomorrow's going to be a high of 73.
So that's not bad.
We should. Well,
We should go back.
we're out of here. Let's get out of here. Pack up. Let's go. We're heading on down to the
Right now?
desert. Yeah.
Okay.
Boop. We're flying. Okay, so this is your round. So what do we have here? Orgasms, outrage, fake puffy vests. You can get real puffy vests at Costco, in fact.
Yeah.
Sunburn, turn signals, Californians, hipsters, speed limits, good drivers, more hipsters, Portlanders, tech bros, guns, heat waves, news, fake news. Nice. Scott's on a roll tonight. Let's see. Locals, fake locals. The question was? It's right there. Boop, boop. Every year in the Pacific Northwest, we have fake blank. Summer. Why does it rain every solstice? Veggie pizza. Breasts. Scott's on fire tonight, man. Who had the funniest response in your humble opinion, dear
I'm
Laura?
going to give it to Fuzz for fake tech bros.
All right,
tech
I like
bros.
that. We've got them. We definitely have the tech bros here for sure. So we are waiting. We're on Squirrel Watch. Now, as you know, we have...
Do you guys remember last year?
You remember
where
last year the
spinning squirrel
it's the,
video?
The bird feeder that actually ejects squirrels from
Right.
it that try and get in there and eat all the bird seed, and it spins and then the squirrels go flying. So
Do you guys remember that video from last year? Because we were like obsessed with sending it to everyone.
fucking hilarious. It's basically
And
the
then
squirrel will not let go and say,
we tracked down that actual bird feeder and bought it and
We bought it.
installed it.
Now, there is a squirrel out on the deck, and the dog will let us know. She hates that fucking squirrel. And it's going to figure out how to get up there eventually and try and get onto that bird feeder. He's looking at it. I see it. But we've got the outdoor camera, the Ring camera, facing it. So we'll let you know as soon as we have something. But this is what you do when you're in middle age, right? This is what counts as
I
entertainment.
was gonna say, what does it say about us that we've been planning this for a year?
Well.
We ordered it, we set it up, and then we had to put it away because the bears came out. And then,
Oh, yeah.
then we're like, okay, we'll wait
we
till
got to get
next
this sucker
spring.
inside before
We gotta
Yogi
Yeah.
and Boo Boo come out and
we're
rip
just
it.
waiting
Yeah.
and waiting.
So other things middle-aged people watch for fun. Other things middle-aged people watch for fun. Not that we are, or any of us watching. Other things middle-aged people watch for fun. It says you're over 50. It does say we're over 50, Kathy. This is absolutely true. My mom has a menagerie of woodland creatures in her backyard, and it is very entertaining. I will not...
What happened to your mom? Did she disappear?
She's still got to be here, Mom.
Okay.
Is this thing on? Hello,
Jen?
Anybody? Hello?
Jen?
Mom, hey, you there?
Birds. That's a good answer.
Yep. Yeah, birds, man. My mom.
Trash bags on your lawn is another answer. I'm watching the new growth.
Oh, the obituaries. Just Keith.
Oh,
boy, that's
God.
dark. The mailbox for the AARP card. You gotta watch.
That's right.
Particularly where we live, because meth heads will come and steal your mail.
Steal the mail.
And then they'll get all those sweet discounts, and we can't have that. That's no good. You were saying?
Eric says they're watching their Fitbits.
Yeah.
Right. Eric, did you get a new Fitbit? Because the other night it seemed like. Also, if you're wondering, I'm always going to beat you in the step count every day. So
Yeah,
if you
because
want to
she
just
has a
add me,
treadmill desk.
and then you'll think, oh my God, there's no way I could walk.
How many do you average a day? How many steps do you average a day?
About 15,000.
Wow, so that's pretty
Today I'm
impressive,
at
right?
14,423. What are you at? Anyone?
Gets to stepping.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Old man pooping veins.
Yeah.
Oh, God, nobody wanted that visual. Fake orgasms by fake-breasted women on Pornhub, or is that just me? I mean, listen, equal opportunity, my friend. AARP commercials, Survivor, water boil, receding hairline. Hey, you watch yourself. Other middle-aged people on Pornhub. They have them.
I mean,
there's middle-aged people
that a
having
niche?
sex on Pornhub for
I don't
sure.
like that. I don't like that.
Let's see. The Fitbits.
Porn is supposed to be aspirational, isn't it? Like, I don't need to see.
I don't know. You get to a certain point where
I don't
you've
need to see
seen all the
anyone who's
hot young
older
people
and
having the
uglier
sex.
than me. Okay, like,
You don't
I
watch
need to
enough
see
porn.
okay.
You get to the point where it's like, I've seen young people with all their parts hanging together the way they're supposed to. Let's go see what's happening over here.
Are you
Right?
serious?
Absolutely. You get a little curious. I'm like, all right, let's see what you got going on. Let's see, the circular coupon, the coupon circular, young
fine.
people, millennials trying to buy a house.
See, that
funny.
made me laugh too.
Kids frolicking on the lawn, the neighbors, their blood pressure machine, their expanding waistline, salt intake. Let's see, Lori cheats. She does. She just sets her Fitbit on the treadmill and just goes around and around.
I
don't
put it
know
on
how
the
that would work. Barb. We watch Barb for fun. On Pornhub, actually, she has
One
a
of these days-
OnlyFans. Barb has an OnlyFans.
I had this vision of like the scary vision. Well, I don't know. I was out in the garden
I
one
just
day.
made myself laugh.
I was out in the garden putting up the freaking trash bags.
Yeah.
And she rolled by real slow and gave me like a dirty look. And I was
Barb,
like,
drive by.
what if she watches the show?
Drive by Barb tonight. Ba-da.
Like, what if in some alternate universe she's right there, right now, going, how?
Hi, Barb.
Like,
Hi.
oh, God.
Hi.
This is so awful.
MySpace
She's
videos.
on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. No, she could technically see us. MySpace videos using their AOL accounts to log into the interwebs investment profile. Sexy Carrie. Let's see. Documentaries about old dead Nobel Prize winners. That is true. They watch a lot of those. Plus World War II. Documentaries. Matlock.
So true.
Tow truck drivers pulling a party friend out of the ravine. Oh, shit. Watch out, Ray. Angie's coming for you. The only show. How well that sixth cat is fitting in. Oh, Kathy won. Oh, Kathy Jean. The Costco food court, Home Depot's skeleton release dates. Let's see. Not Die, QFC reruns. Holy God, you guys. That was around. Okay.
What? I agree, though. What is going on over on TikTok?
I don't know.
Because we're old, we have to call it the TikTok.
The TikTok, it may be going away is what's happening over there.
Do you think that's really going to happen?
I don't think the Senate's going to vote for it. So,
Okay.
no. We'll get to the political news shortly. Just strap in,
Okay.
kids. You know there's plenty of
People
political
are just
content.
dying
from
for the political news.
this
And
fellow
there's
here.
a new song release tonight. So
There is a
you
new song
mentioned
release. We have a new
Stay
song
till the very
release.
end
Yeah, I
because
gotta stay
there's
till
a
the
new
very
song.
end, So we, of course, famously have a 12-foot skeleton, and now Home Depot is selling a companion skeleton dog for your 12-foot skeleton. They're selling a couple other things, but I think, for our skeleton, who seems a little lonely up there and is also missing a head currently, so I got to pop the head back on.
Well, his head fell off.
It fell off during a windstorm.
Nobody panic. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Lauro taped his head back
I
together.
taped
after
and
cracked in
alien
about
glued
8
it
places.
back.
So
Is that what it's called?
alien tape?
Well, I alien taped it and I super glued it, and
Yeah.
I was like a
Yeah,
reconstructive
it was
skeleton surgeon.
I was going to say you matlocked it. You MacGyvered it.
I MacGyvered it.
A very different process when you matlock a
Yeah.
thing. I think that's when you are an elderly town attorney. Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
So other things a 12-foot skeleton needs. Other things a 12-foot skeleton needs. Maybe we should call my mom, see if she's still on.
She put an answer.
Oh, she answered on the last. Okay, good. All right.
Well, you know what else? Last year, Jan made the 12-foot skeleton a dress, and it was so fantastic that we might break it out this year for Easter. I mean,
It's a tea dress, just in time
That's
for
right.
tea season.
you probably saw it. I'm like, brains.
Brains! Oh, that's a good answer. I like that.
Bear
spray, an 18-inch skeletal penis. Why not? A 24-inch boner.
Boner.
Okay, so Christina and Ray having an only show moment.
Deep penetration.
He says skin.
A whole lot of Costco toilet paper to make him the mummy.
Oh my God, a 12-foot boner. Okay, so we've definitely got a theme going here.
All right.
The 7-foot dragon they sold, Maleficent said she got a 12-foot dragon and a 7-foot dragon, and it melted. Oh well, that'll happen in the desert, I guess. Calcium. Kathy. Oh, Kathy's coming for it tonight, man. Kathy really wants it tonight. Kathy is absolutely showing up for this game in fine form. Votes from Costco so it can be our next president. We should do an only show bracket. I think that'd be hilarious. Yeah.
Who would be a better president than Trump? The 12-foot skeleton?
Exactly, for sure. Its own axe throwing set. Who had the funniest response? Or is this me?
It's
This
me.
is you.
Oh gosh, now it's me.
A 12-foot dildo, says my mom. Nice, of course. A 9-foot wife. 6 pairs of shoes. And a partridge and a pair three. Pair three? A friend. Oh, all he needs is a friend.
This is a tough one. Vitamin D. Let me give it to Kathy for calcium.
Kathy had so many funny responses
I know.
tonight. All right, so
Kathy's on fire.
as we know, it is time for spring cleaning. I would love to know if anybody else is participating. We're going to dig in. I really need to get into the garage, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, God, the garage. Oh, God, the garage. Anyway, spring cleaning is upon us. Fun. So Laura and I have been regularly cleaning the house on Saturdays, vacuuming. Oh, my God. It is astonishing.
You're so into the vacuuming.
In 1 week, how much shit gets vacuumed up in 1 week? What's happening? How much skin are we sloughing off? Yes, we have a dog. Of course we have a dog. But holy Jesus Christ, there's just so much that the thing picks up. I'm sort of embarrassed. I'm like, am I molting? What's happening here?
If you're wondering, we clean the house. Usually
I clean the house every day.
Usually we clean the whole house every time we clean the fish tank, which is like every 2 or 3 weeks, I guess. Yeah. And but now we were like, oh, we should just clean what am I trying to say? We should vacuum and mop every week because it's better. It like resets your energy for the whole week. So we started doing that, and we like it.
But when you are doing your spring cleaning, you'll be surprised the things you find. Oh my goodness, the things. Oh, I remember. I thought I lost that, and that was years ago. While I was spring cleaning, I found my old blank. While I was spring cleaning, I found my old blank. Melissa says, I made my garage into a room. I paid too much for it with a contractor. Now my pterodactyl cat, my polydactyl cat, I read that as pterodactyl.
What's a polydactyl cat?
I don't really know. However, I know a contractor. I don't know if he makes house calls to the desert, but, he's quite reliable.
Why did I think Charlie Barrett made your garage into a room? I don't know. That was the lore of the time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's some scoop.
I always give Fuzz the post-Dyson report. I'm surprised he still thinks I'm sexy.
If you think I'm sexy. And the things it picks up, unbelievable. Lauren Boebert poster.
Oh, polydactyl cats have an extra toe. Now, Maleficent,
Whoa.
Have you seen Alona's 2 hairless cats? That sounded obscene, but...
Have you seen Alona's hairless?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's start the show.
Okay, we just... That definitely needs
the only show with Stefan and Lori. And now, here are
second
your
intro
hosts,
time.
Stefan and Lori.
Well, I keep threatening to get this thing... I think you might have... Yeah. I keep threatening to get this thing laminated. It hasn't happened yet. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Lauren Bob, passwords. Found my old batteries. Found my old babysitters. That's funny. My wife. Found my wife. Weed that I used to deal. Boyfriend. Let's see. Polydactyl cats have an extra toe. Dreams. The 17-foot skeleton I used to have, and I had to have an 18-foot skeleton. Sure. Let's see. Text messages I didn't send, says Eric. That's funny. That's very funny. Clove cigarettes. Second intro. Bowling trophy. Foreskin. 5-skin. Drakkar Noir. Oh, remember that? Inbred as fuck. Let's see. Found my binky. Don't give a fuck. Pet fish. Self-esteem. Is this me?
This is you.
5. Somebody made me laugh along the way here. Who was it?
Hemingway cats. Okay. The extra-toed cat is called a...
You just set them in front of a typewriter and they bleed.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. Thanks.
They just write the best. Mm-hmm. They have the best meaty paws. Okay, I've never had a cat, so I don't. I can't speak to that.
Who the heck? Somebody made me
Ray
laugh.
says, I made you laugh, points to me.
I think it might have been Ray, actually.
Okay, I mean...
Jeez. Oh, my God.
Ray speaks his...
I'm going to give it to Kathy for self-esteem. That did make me laugh. All right. So, on to the news. I feel like I should have a stinger for this. So, we know that one Donald John Trump is fucking broke. And we know this because he owes $450 million for a court settlement and can't seem to come up with the money.
I just saw a news headline go by that they're going to come get his furniture.
Oh, that's going to just be a drop in the bucket for what he owes. His fucking furniture.
Does he own Mar-a-Lago?
He owns Mar-a-Lago.
Okay,
he owns
so
Trump Tower. Just come and take that shit. Absolutely.
Can't they just take
I
mean,
the
I'm sorry
low-hanging
if
fruit
I'm
would be to
being
take
simplistic.
Trump Tower because it's in New York. That's right. That's where he owes the money. Come and take it. Letitia James Tower. I want to see it. Anyway, things they should seize from Trump to settle his debt. Things they should seize from Trump to settle his debt. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and film it. Oh, my goodness. I would say steal his soul, but he hasn't won.
But can I have a question?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you the hot one
Can he
sitting next to
still
me.
be president if he's broke and in prison?
Well, the thing that should prevent him from being fucking president is the fact that he's going to owe money to somebody, and that obviously compromises him. That's the thing that should, but there's nothing about it in the Constitution, so here we go. All right, let's see. He actually doesn't own Trump Tower. Oh, that is true. He doesn't. His gold toilet, his life, his spray tan, the hamburger from heaven, they keep calling it, Maleficent, his spray tan booth, orange tanning spray, his hidden sex tapes with Ivanka, Melania's scowl.
His McDonald's rewards points. That's
His wordiest words, McDonald's rewards points, Melania, P-tapes, his soul. I don't think he's got one. Let's see, Melania's immigration status, Barron's fake copy of Barron's with Barron on the cover. That kid is like 9 feet tall.
he is like 6'8".
And Trump doesn't like to be photographed next to him because he doesn't like to look shorter.
He is
than
18
anybody.
now.
Yeah.
So
What a fucking child Trump is. I can't be seen next to my child because he's going to make me look short.
Is that true?
That is true. He won't be photographed next to his child. His Putin is, they're going to sell his Putin. That'd be nice. His Baron. He really doesn't care, do you? The little black book, his contract with the devil, it does seem like he has one, Maleficent. His anti-gravity girdle, his joint account with Putin, his Trumpers, his high school diploma, his collection of Russian passports, his mini Trump Tower bobbleheads, his Stormy Daniels reruns residuals. Oh my God, how are you going to pick? However will you pick?
Well, you know what? Ray spoke this into existence in the last round, and I'll just say that I thought that his McDonald's rewards points was really funny, so I'm gonna give it to Ray.
Very good. Very funny. Ray did make me laugh on that. Yes, it's good. The Ray
It's
gets the
hard
point
to
for that.
choose though because everyone's so funny.
So I was working out, and ouch! I think I pulled my blank.
You said that you did some yoga yesterday.
Yeah, it was this. So I subscribed to Peloton. I don't have a Peloton bike. I have like a spin bike, and I just use it with the Peloton. But
That's a life hack. If you want
you
the
don't need to buy the bike.
classes,
You don't need to buy the bike.
The
You just want
app is like $7.
Right, and the
you
classes.
don't have to have the $4,000 bike.
The classes are fantastic. The instructors are just cute little kids. I adore them all. They're really great. And there's there's
What's up,
cardio
Pelotons?
classes and weightlifting, and there's all kinds of stuff. But there's also yoga, and I'm like, well, okay. I was just in the mood to do some yoga, and I think I accidentally selected power yoga. Holy Jesus Christ, that was hardcore.
I don't like working out.
Power yoga, it's called. Like you start planking at the beginning of the 30 minutes and you don't stop planking. By the end it was raise your leg, raise your arm, stand up, sit down, 5, 5, 5, but you're still planking. Oh my God.
I'd be injured. I'd be injured
insane.
at the end of this.
Shoulders and the core. It's like I'm still working out my core. And the program ended hours ago. I'm still working it out. Let's see what we got here. I think I pulled my finger. We had 3 fingers. That's great.
Maleficent pulled her idea that she can do yoga. This is a concept.
That's good. Mystery muscle. Pork. Pulled my pork. Ability to give a shit anymore. Mood. Weight. Pulled my boner. Pulled my Trump. Pulled my Laffy Taffy. Pulled my give a damn.
Christina pulled her age.
Pulled my workout partner's boner. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Let's see. My scrolling finger. My 12-foot skeleton. My idea that I can do yoga. My anxiety lever. My age. My pork. Spring cleaning motivation. My wop. Oh, it's a wet affirmer. All right. Very good. Cardi B. Cardi B is keeping it classy.
And my mind went spinning because next we're gonna have your mom going, "What's WAP?" and then Googling it.
It stands for wet ass blank.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. How do brooms get started? You down with OPP? You down with
No.
WAP?
WAP.
Yeah.
That is the filthiest song in the
It's so filthy.
on the internet.
But, I mean, she only got attention because men have recorded much filthier songs, but she got attention for it because it was a woman doing it.
You are correct.
All right. Who had the funny? I think I know.
No, it's you.
Oh, it's me. Well, then
It's you.
obviously it's Ange. Obviously. Oh, Laurel and I had mentioned that we had this fabulous meal last night, but really our diets are quite restrictive, and it's because we're in middle age, right?
Yeah.
We only allow ourselves to eat something delicious once a week. Otherwise, it's eggs and cottage cheese is really
Salad.
egg whites and cottage cheese. A lot of
Fish.
salads, a lot of fish.
Chicken mixed with whatever.
Look at this.
Yeah.
In middle age, all you're allowed to eat is blank. In middle age, all you're allowed to eat is blank. Deep.
Also, I would like to know what everyone had for dinner.
Okay, yeah, let's sound off. Although
We once again had egg whites with cottage cheese. It's not a joke.
So we're gonna get mixed up on the answers. People answering what they ate for dinner, and then also the response to this clue, which I think could be hilarious.
See, Keith said what I thought he was going to say, which was WAP.
Exactly, yeah. Ray said WAP. Okay. Regrets, crow, WAP, your feelings. Pills the doctors give you. And really, honestly, don't question it. Never question your physician. They're like gods. They're gods
your
that walk
feelings.
among us. Let's see, the souls of your vanquished enemies. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Ooh.
With ketchup, please. Supplements.
Kathy had homemade chicken soft tacos with homemade tortillas.
That sounds
Wow.
delightful. Homemade tortillas.
Maleficent, eat your dreams.
Carrie says, how did the fish in the fish tank feel watching you cook up and eat their friends? Yeah. So
I mean-
we've wondered. We've wondered. Well, I guess we could just say, hey, you better swim straight, straighten up and fly, or swim straight, or you're next, or you're on the plate next.
Ange's dinner sounds better than ours.
Feelings.
Smash burger with onions, cheese, and aioli.
Fucking sounds amazing.
Wow.
Grubhub, toe jam. Let's see, spinach, lots of spinach. Your dreams. Those who did not survive. Sure, you died of dysentery. We were just talking about Oregon Trail.
Well, I was joking that Costco next was going to release a real life version of the Oregon Trail where they give
Exactly.
you dysentery. Like, what's next after Axthorn? You know what? I'm going to give it to Maleficent for your dreams. You're eating your dreams.
All right, very good. I'm going to finish reading everybody's because everybody was so funny on this. Grubhub while watching Pornhub while repairing my USB hub. Are there hubcaps involved? There could be. Probiotics and their supplements. Your pride, fiber, your words. Cardboard album covers. Lobster from a Lobster-thon. A low cholesterol diet. Flaxseed meal supreme. Oh yeah.
Boy.
They're serving it at McDonald's. That's a fact. Hey, listen. I can't make it tonight. Count me out. I got a hot date with blank. Count me out. I got a hot date with blank. Are we ahead of schedule? I feel like we're ahead of schedule tonight. Somehow.
We might be.
Yeah.
What? This is number 9.
I mean, we started earlier.
Number 9.
Because y'all showed up, man.
I know.
Everybody
Everybody
showed up.
was
It's like
here.
everybody was
We're just here,
on time.
ready to play.
Boom. I like it. I like it.
You know, Kathy said a low cholesterol diet on the last round. That's the one thing that I'm like, I don't care.
You will eat cholesterol and be proud of it.
I will.
All right. Very good.
Yeah, that's the I don't know. I just feel like that's not real.
I mean, we eat fine. We eat just fine.
Yeah.
We basically eat a Mediterranean diet. That's what we eat. We eat like fish and eggs and egg whites and a lot of vegetables, and it's good. Metamucil, a hot date with Metamucil, hot date with the toilet. Oh, God. The heating pad, the only show. Hey, Keith. Nicely done. That's a good pander. WAP.
Before we leave fish behind, Eric and Carrie came over for dinner this past week, and Carrie observed that we have these 2 fish in this fish tank.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Are they always facing to the right?" And I was like, "That's a strange question. No,
Yeah.
of course not." And then every time I walked by them, they were facing right, like they're like
It's
this.
because they're Republicans.
I I think they're always like that.
Republican fish. The two fish did not used to like each other, and now they do. Also, they're like triple the size.
The two fish used to live in the pond, and then
one of
everyone
them was
else
like
in the
this
pond got
small,
killed, so we took
and now
them
it's
inside.
like this big.
And fish are the worst idea in the world because they stink and they're
Yeah,
not
listen,
even good pets. But
you basically have a giant tank full of gallons of water with shit in it that could break
they're
at any
terrible
time. And
pets.
and,
but
and
we felt guilty
destroy your-
leaving them in the pond outside, so now they live inside and
Honestly,
they're fat and they're spoiled.
I love
and
them. I love them.
Why do you love
They
them?
amuse the shit out of me. There's one fish named Ronnie that makes eye contact.
He makes
Hey,
incredibly awkward eye contact.
Hey, looking at you. Let's see. So, despair. A hot date with despair. Hot date with hot dog water. Hot date with OnlyFans, says Christina. Let's see.
Maleficent, how was that first date? Oh my God, that's nerve-wracking.
Cardiologist Stormy Daniels. My 6 cats. Hot Pockets, a bad 80s movie, and tube socks to keep my feet warm. A jar of peanut butter. That's it. Just mowing it down.
No,
My
too many
comforter.
calories.
Brad Pitt's Legend of the Fall hair, and also abs, absolutely. The baseboards, yesterday's chalupa. Oh, that was a forgotten Smash Mouth song. A Pabst Blue Ribbon. Hey, join me. Let's see. Gas station sushi. My tweezers and magnifying mirror. Oh boy. 2 girls, 1 cup. Colonoscopy prep. The Costco greeter. Home Depot. Is it mine?
It is yours.
Yeah, Keith gets that for the Costco greeter. That was inspired, my brother. Hey, by the way, thank you for your email. That really meant a lot. Keith and I, we've been talking about losing parents, and we have been. You've just been wonderful, my brother, and I really, really appreciate it.
That's nice.
Yeah. So listen, why am I all sticky? Why am I all sticky? That's a hard pivot.
No transition
That was
there.
a really rough transition.
Kathy says, did you know that fish can recognize faces and they will recognize their owners?
Yes.
Do you think those
yeah,
fish
they
recognize
do.
us?
They definitely do. He will come over to the side of the tank and go, hey, how's it going? You know, the little fishy swim thing that they do. How you doing?
I think you're giving that fish too much credit.
I don't know. I mean, he knows that we're responsible for the food. He gets that. He definitely
All he
gets
ever
that.
does is aggressively,
Yeah.
he makes aggressive gestures towards me. So
Is that
I
what he
feed him.
does?
That's all he does.
Little fish
No, like
fisticuffs?
he'll there's rocks in the bottom of the tank, so he'll clack the rocks or he'll clack
I-
the top of the water. Like
Yeah.
he's always like, fucking
He'll
beat me.
throw himself against the glass when he wants food. He
Yeah.
definitely does that. Why am I all sticky, Johnny Depp? I fell asleep with a jar of peanut butter. That's a 2-part answer.
That's right.
Kathy. That's another caressing in the road that can be answered with WAP. Exactly. That's funny, right?
Ray says we are still potty training.
Listen, somebody's going to win with what us
Yeah.
tonight. They're just going to. I'm
Someone,
guaranteeing it.
and then
I'm calling
someone's
it.
gonna not know what that is and Google it because of us.
That's
and then
fine.
be like, oh my god,
That's
that
fine.
song is filthy.
It is filthy. It's a fucking great song, though.
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
catchy ass song. It really is. Johnny Depp, we're still potty training because I'm from the desert and I went to Miami. Exactly. It's sticky.
That's
It's
right.
sticky heat. It's the humidity. Perimenopause because of the Jell-O shot dance party. 2 fish, 1 cup. I blame it on the second bottle of Tito's. Hey, my dad did. Let's see. Earning $20 the hard way. Oh, that's funny, Fuzz. Fresh batteries worked out a little too well. And why is the dog hiding? Because I have not left the house in several days. Paranomia.
Paranomia.
Was that the one with Max Headroom in it?
Yeah.
That was, yeah. Matt
Kathy says my
Frewer.
milkshake really brought the boys to the yard.
Oh, God. Whose round is this?
It's mine.
Oh, God. I don't envy you. There were so many funny answers in that round.
Paranomia. How am I gonna get to sleep?
How am I going to get to sleep?
Oh gosh.
Honey mistakenly
I know.
used as a lubricant. I forgot to spring clean the new Ghostbusters. Oh, sure, the new Ghostbusters because you get the slime.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Okay. Sorry. I have to pick. I can't. Okay. Ray made me laugh with "We are still potty training."
Yeah, well, Ray had a number of very funny responses, and absolutely, and ultimately somebody's going to win for WAP. What'd you do to get detention? By the way, today is the day that all the kids, the 24th of 23rd of March. 23rd or 24th, it's today or tomorrow, is the day that all the kids got detention in the Breakfast Club.
Is that true?
Happy Breakfast Club Day. Yes, it is.
I'm going to tell you what I did to get detention. I know this is going to really surprise you.
Okay, Mr. Vernon. Mr. Vernon.
Mr. Vernon.
Did you pull the elephant's tail and it's supposed to light up? Didn't light up.
It's
pulled-
supposed to
it's
light
supposed
up.
to light- you pulled
It
up
didn't light
telephone,
up.
instead it
I
didn't light
can't
up.
have an F.
My parents can't have an F. I know my parents can have an F.
Okay, so here's why I would get detention in high school. 2 reasons, okay?
Mouthing off.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Well, talking in class. Does that count as mouthing off?
No.
Okay,
No, but
3
talking in
reasons.
class just to be jawing your flapping your jaws. That's one thing. Mouthing off to a teacher. That's a different thing.
Okay, 3 reasons.
Told that Kathy just said. Told the teacher to fuck off.
Mouthing off, talking in class, and then mouthing off, or being late. I was constantly late to class.
Well, yeah, because you were like the smartest one in the class. You didn't have to show up on time, right?
I wasn't the smartest. I just
So,
always did my homework.
Phoebe
and,
says this is a game show. Sorry, I just got here. Yes, it is. Welcome.
This
Come on
is
in.
a game show.
This is
Yes.
a game show, and
Here we are.
Fill in your funniest response to what did you do to get detention?
Oh, you forgot to pin it.
I didn't-
Christina says you forgot to pin it.
Oh no, we just invited somebody to our game, and
No, Christina, her answer was, I forgot to pin it. That's why I got detention.
I forgot to pin it. So anyway, so you answer this question. We have lots of them, and then you make one of us laugh, and then you win a point. And when you win, and we haven't even talked about what we're playing for tonight. What do we have as a prize?
Some kind of peeps. I'll send you some peeps if you want them in the mail.
Listen, it's
Sometimes
Easter.
people don't want them. So,
It's Easter is upon us, and we have lots of different flavors of Peeps. You know, the little marshmallow treats. You'll love it. All right.
I saw Lori's walk to school. No wonder she was late.
For-
It was long.
Let's see.
Well, I had to catch the school bus, but it was 1,000 degrees outside, so sometimes we would just walk, but we had to walk
Right.
down a long road. So whatever.
Let's see. Got caught with a fake ID, so I could vote. You realize you made yourself
Duh.
68 years old. Put rainbow. You never. You guys want to see what's in my purse? Put rainbows on my project in Florida. WAP. Oh, that's good. I like that.
See, it could. That answer could work for any.
Again, I just assumed that I had detention and started showing up. After 3 Saturdays, I finally gave up. Told the teacher to fuck off. Smoking in the boys' room. Put pencils in my nose and ear, and they called my parents. All right.
I didn't have anything.
I forgot
better
to
do.
pin. Yeah. That is a very funny answer, Christina. That I did forget to pin it. I deserve detention, obviously. Pull the fire alarm in hopes of spending detention with Amanda Jones. That's funny. My parents told the principal, and obviously she was adorable. My parents told the principal that I skipped class. Laxatives for being disruptive in poetry class in college with Lori. Because I was so sticky, sniffing glue in woodshop, my teachers got sick of me manipulating them. I saw Lori's walk to school, and no wonder she was late.
Can we just agree that poetry should not be a college course? Like, I mean, Ange and
It's
I
very
took-
subjective. It's extremely subjective.
It's very subjective.
It's very subjective.
And also,
well, art ultimately shouldn't be a college course either, but here we are.
Well, no, art you can learn a skill. You can do.
But art is
drawing
subjective
or
too,
whatever.
right?
I mean, you mean
Making art.
interpretive art or
Yeah.
sketching or
But
drawing.
you're saying
or-
writing poetry should not be something that you should
We
get a grade
just
for.
laughed so much and we made fun of all the poetry.
Oh man, I love
And
poetry class.
the teacher of the class had like a master's degree in poetry, and we were
Yeah.
like, "Why is that a thing?" Like we were so rude.
There we are. It wore a shirt that said Picasso. Special time out of the bleachers. Took the driver's ed car out to lunch. Beat the gym teacher in natural light chugging contest before school. That'll get you. I was late because I was repairing my 9-foot skeleton skull. Asked Dennis if I could come sit with the cool kids. I was hot for teacher. Let's see. Phoebe says I got detention only because the whole class got detention. I figured I didn't have to go and had to get told that I did only partway through the detention. I was just eating lunch. What the hell?
What?
You should get the opposite of detention. They should have given you like a day off from school for that. Ordered a pizza. Anarchy found the principal's falsified degree. Refused to run. All right. Who is this? This is me.
This is y'all.
Well,
Yeah.
Kathy just snuck in at the last second with refused to run, but there were phenomenal answers on that round.
Ange made a veggie lovers pizza with mushroom in it.
So to make my art pieces, my preferred medium in making my art, speaking of art, I prefer to use blank. How do you make your art? What do you use to make your art? To make my art pieces, I prefer to use blank.
Oh my God! For the first time in Only Show history, I have to pee so bad.
I was just going to go get up and get a beer.
No,
so.
I'll get it for you.
Oh, that's very nice.
But
So.
observe how fast I pee.
and we didn't have detention at our school. We had what was called work crew. And you basically had to go around class with a group of other, miscreants. And they would make you pick up trash, or we had to stack wood one time. I don't know. It was a different time. We also had a smoking patio at our school. Very, very different time. I used to smoke before assembly legally. Well, technically I wasn't supposed to because I was a day student, and that was for the boarders. But I don't know. I wasn't Ferris Bueller, but I did get away with shit. You say no way. Let's see. So we've got, I prefer to use, and make my art pieces, I prefer to use poetry. Says Christine. WAP, it's going to win something. Right, it is. Jello shots, stolen images, AI, bodily fluid, but AI art is already, it's certainly eclipsing the speed that people can create art with. Bodily fluids, art students, the Etch-a-Sketch, unpublished poetry, pudding, the souls of children, weed, someone else, the souls of every boy.
Oh boy.
That's good, Melissa. I like that. The souls of every boyfriend I wasn't supposed to have. That's a very funny answer. Someone else's notes. Scrabble pieces to spell out fart knocker on canvas. Well, that's got a K, which I think is 4 points. You do better with Q, I think. But there aren't a lot of curse words that have Q in them, I don't think. Alcohol, money, Mr. Potato Head body parts, nude models I found on Pornhub's amateur channel. The talented girl. Kathy says the talented girl that I paid. My sixth cat, my baby toe. Okay, so what do you got? It's yours, isn't it?
Let's see.
Is it you? It is you, right?
Me.
Yeah, it's 12.
It is me. I'm gonna go with Maleficent, with the souls of every boyfriend I wasn't supposed to have.
That was very funny. I like that.
That's a fine Francis Bacon type art piece. I'm
Sure
sure
it is. Yeah.
Souls.
So we all know the hokey pokey. Well, you put your blank in and you shake it all about. Tell us how you do it. You put your blank in and you shake it all about. And that's what it's all about. That is what it's all about.
Well, you do the pokey pokey act and you turn yourself around. Everybody is trying to win with Rob, okay? Also, that song was from like 5 years ago. We're old people that we just discussed. Everyone sang Rob. That's it. We're dead. We're done.
All right, get the skeletons.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay, we're done.
Oh my God. Oh, have I mentioned I look forward to this every fucking week? Oh my God, I'm sweating. Actually, put in your 401k to shake it all about. Maybe if you have one left. Symbian, skeleton poker, douche nozzle, definitely WAP. Second intro, Titty Jim. Keith is dead.
I promise you that after this, what you can imagine in your mind is after this show.
Oh God.
Think about Jan Cox Googling WAP.
Yeah.
And listening to it and being like, oh. I mean, It's not like she's going to be, offended, but she will be like, that song was filthy. I promise we're going to see her tomorrow. She will say.
She'll think it's hilarious.
That song was very dirty.
Put your ice cubes in, you shake it all about. If you're making a martini, put a little bit of olive juice in there, too, if you want to make it dirty. All right, so this is mine, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody who said WAP gets a point. Keith gets a point. Angela gets a point. Fuzz gets a point.
Wait,
and Maleficent gets a point.
Seriously?
Yes. Everybody who said WAP, I said I was going to reward.
Eric should get a point for tip. You put the tip in.
All right, give Eric a point for that. Guanciale.
Just a tip.
Yeah, he said Guanciale. Oh my God.
That's well remembered.
Yeah. My mom says
no one has guanciale.
My mom says, but she'll love it. It's a catchy fucking song. I don't know what to tell you.
Hold on.
Cardi B, WAP. Just
okay. You know what? Just Google it after the show. Then call us up and be like, that song was.
We've told you what it stands for.
She's never listened to the whole song. I promise you.
Let's see. So listen, I
hold
also.
On. Who got a point in the last round?
Everybody who said WAP. So actually, Ray said it. So one for Ray.
Okay.
One for Keith. One for Ange. One for Fuzz, and one for Maleficent.
Okay.
Ba-dip-dip-dip.
You guys do realize that the calculating of these points tonight is going to take.
It's going to take a goodly long while. So you all remember Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, which was, of course...
Oh, Kathy, please, after the show, go listen to that song. Everybody, this is your homework assignment.
It's a good
Please
fucking
go
song.
listen to that song.
I don't know what to
It's
tell
not
you.
a good song. It's filthy.
I think it's a good song.
catchy song,
It's a catchy fucking song. So y'all remember Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, right? It's you got your chocolate in my peanut butter. You remember those commercials?
It's still a
and
thing.
Then the tagline was blank and blank, two great flavors that taste great together. Remember? Peanut butter and chocolate peanut butter, two great tastes. Tastes actually that taste great together. I did not stick the landing here. Blank and blank, two great tastes that taste great together.
Reese's
Peanut butter cups. Ray says, get the abacus out.
Oh, God.
Ray, we should have you keep score. Why don't we fucking Ray keep score?
Why doesn't Ray keep score?
Ray should keep score.
God, I'm terrible at it. How do you not know this song? We
Reese's
know the song.
Peanut butter cup. Ba-dum-bum. Hey, listen, we are. If you scratch, if you prick this skin, does it not bleed Generation X
We
blood?
know the song. Everybody else doesn't know the song. We're just saying.
Peeps and Pepsi, two great tastes that taste great together. Peckers and Wop, Pink and Tacos, Fingers and Chocolate, Tuna and Chocolate. Oh my God.
Tuna and chocolate. What is wrong with you?
Costco and Capitalism, two great tastes that taste great together.
Why have I been to Costco like every day this week?
You
It's
enjoy
not-
that. You enjoy Costco and you enjoy the dump. You're a woman of simple pleasures.
I love the dump.
Yeah.
Eric should never have told me where the dump was.
Yeah,
I blame Eric.
Mentos and Diet Coke. We did that for our science experiment.
did
remember?
that. We
Yeah,
did that.
And
I was not
and it
wearing
worked.
shoes
And it
at the
worked.
time.
It shot out of that fucker like a geyser.
That's right.
Peanut butter and mayo. Gross.
What else did we do? We did an experiment with a can, like some metal thing and some fire.
Yeah, there was a battery. You put some foil on both ends of the battery, and then
That's right.
It
That's
will
right.
catch fire.
And everyone was like, "Put on shoes. What is wrong with you?"
Cocaine and waffles. That was a forgotten Hank Williams album. Let's see. Vodka and anything. Tito's and throwing axes. This is Kelly. Pineapple and pizza. Wrong. Trump in jail. Yes, for sure. Vodka and titties. Oh, my dad thought so. Mentos and Coke. Anxiety and self-loathing. Shamalama and dingy dingy ding dong. Trump's two verdicts. Crazy and everything. Soy sauce and nothing. Okay, so soy sauce for Phoebe. I like that. Barefooted in science. Pop rocks and Coke. Tequila and belly button fuzz. Guns and bars. Netflix and Trader Joe's coffee ice cream. Oh, listen, you are not wrong, my brother. Coffee ice cream is one of the finest things that has ever been created. Victory and Revenge. Is this?
It's me. I'm
14.
just. Oh my God. I'm just.
So many
How
choices.
can I? Oh,
How you do it?
jeez. Jim's right hand in Jan's dildos.
Oh, wow, Sky.
Sky, I think
late
gets the
entry.
point for that.
Late entry. Nicely
Oh,
done.
jeez.
All right. So we're on round number 15. So what happens, Phoebe, is we play to round 15, and then generally there's a tiebreaker. And so we then go into round 16.
Phoebe, who are you? Are you a person from YouTube? Are you?
Yes, yeah, Phoebe's joining us from YouTube.
Tell us more about
We're
yourself.
glad you're here. We're very, very glad you're here. We are on at 8 o'clock every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Pacific.
We've been playing this game for 4 years.
We started it during the pandemic. We started it during COVID. You know,
What does that say about us?
It says we're survivors. That's what it says. Let's see. I've been working out.
Garbage bags and gardening. Eric gets a point for that.
Eric gets a point
I'm just
for that.
giving out points willy-nilly now.
I've been working out. Now I can lift blank. I've been working out. Now I can lift blank.
Oh my God, last week I was talking about how, as a Gen X woman, I hate to ask for help. I hate it.
Yeah.
And I get a little...
You're a very independent woman.
No, I get a little insulted. Like,
Sure.
when someone asks me, do you need help with that? I'm like, no.
No. How dare you?
I will hurt myself
And
to not
don't
need
hold the
help.
door for me either.
No. And no, I'll say thank you if someone holds the door. But just to be courteous. But
Yeah.
today, or yesterday, I was buying some bags of soil at Costco, and those bags are like 50 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
And this kid walks by, and if I'm honest, I think he was a little scared of me because I was lifting the bags and I was throwing them in my car, and I was like, you know, it would be okay if he asked me if he could help me with the bags because I would have said, sure, you can help with the bags.
Oh, okay.
Because those bags were freaking heavy, and one of them was in the bottom, and I was like, I'm gonna pull something doing this. But he was like, he kind of walked by and was like, like, and I was like, oh, I'm going with this.
So did you get a
He
vibe
admires
from
me.
him? Did you get a vibe from him? Like he's like, no, she's a Gen X woman. I'm not going to do that.
That's
because-
the vibe I got.
Okay,
yeah.
right. Well, you put that out there.
That was the vibe I got.
Ye reap what ye sow.
I was doing it myself, and he was like, she's doing it herself. I'm not going to ask if she needs my help.
Phoebe says, I've been working out now. I can lift my friend so she can reach the cookies in the cookie jar. That's a great answer.
funny.
That's a fabulous
You're
answer.
funny.
I love that. We're glad you're here. Let's see, my head. He says your mom. Oh, my belly, my sixth cat, the bar with no weights on it, the Tylenol bottle, my own spirits. I actually thought that when I wrote the question. My Kegels, retail products, my self-esteem, the Nespresso pod, my face, you higher. My love is lifting me
This show
higher.
lifts my spirits.
This show, absolutely. Every time we do this show, even if
does.
I'm in a piss mood when we start, I'm in a much better mood when we end. Your load, I can lift your load.
Livison's been working out. Now she can lift weights.
A shop dropped hamster. That's funny. A shop dropped hamster. My phone call to the doctor. My boobs. My axe throwing kit. My gym card. My tucked tummy. Donuts. Maleficent can lift weights. Oh my God! How are we gonna? However, will we choose?
The sixth nightcap.
I want to give a point to Phoebe because I really like that answer, but I also definitely want to give a point to Keith for your mom. I just thought that was a.
I mean, Jan Cox is tiny. How
We're not
much do you have
talking.
to work
He
out?
doesn't mean my mom. He means your mom. He means the classic. Oh yeah, your
Like
mom.
your mama, your mama,
Yeah, your mama.
your mama.
Your mama.
Okay.
Your mama. Your mama. All right, very good. Oh, so now we have, so while Laura
Okay.
takes the time now, unfortunately, this video is only all of 1 minute long. However, I've written a new song.
Jeez. Okay.
I'm very excited, and I will just preface this by saying I have a new album in the works. And I actually 2 albums right now because I'm I'll talk with them. You add things up.
No, I'm so excited for you.
Because this isn't going to take very long.
I'm so hyped about this new song. I want to like preface it by saying this song was inspired by a photo album I have of
Yes.
shit that got donated to through Buy Nothing. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, and it kind of sets itself up. But I'm working on an album of kind of melancholy music, which I don't know where that's coming from. Grief, perhaps.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Where's that coming
Maybe
from?
grief. And then also my buddy Mike and I are working on an album that is going to be like a lost series of field recordings of old folk songs. So we're doing that. Very excited
Desert
about
People,
that.
that would be Mike Torres.
That'd be Mike Torres. And then I'm writing my funny songs again too, and so we have one to debut here on the show tonight. And yes, indeed, this one was actually inspired by Laura, who has noticed that on her Buy Nothing group, and a Buy Nothing group is one of those places where people like, hey, listen, I have an old armoire. Would you like to come and pick it up? I'm getting rid of it. It's a nice armoire. It's in good shape. But you just have to come and pick it up. We gave away a working washer and dryer
Right.
on
We
Buy
gave
Nothing.
away
Valuable thing.
We gave away, I don't know how big's our house. We gave away 1,200 square feet worth of flooring.
We gave away flooring.
We got a new floor, so we gave away our old.
Godspeed to the person
I
who took
literally
that
don't
flooring.
know
but
how big our house. Like Eric, how big's our house?
How big is our house?
How much flooring did we give away?
27. I think it's 27. Anyway,
We gave away 2,000 square feet of flooring.
something
Fine.
like that. Yeah. So anyway,
Guanciale. I don't know.
Go on, tell me. So
Jesus.
anyway, so long story short, basically, Laura started to notice that people are basically just giving their garbage away, right? They don't want to take their shit to the dump.
Well, there was a fight because somebody tried to give away this shitty ottoman, and someone else was like, "Why don't you go to the dump?" And then they had a fight about it. And I was like, "This is so funny. You have to write a song about it."
All right, so here we go.
Nobody wants your garbage, take it to the dump. You lazy fuck, just take it to the dump. What kind of person raised you? Seriously, come on baby, ain't nobody gonna want that shit. Look, I get it, you're doing your spring cleaning, baby, and I'm happy for you. But you try to give away mashed potatoes, baby. Why you trying to do me like that? Keep your ottoman, you freak, and your Costco mattress with a leak. Nobody cares if your microwave is rough. Nobody wants your garbage, take it to the dump. You overestimated what people want. They don't want that. Nobody wants your fucking garbage. So get offline and take your shit to the dump.
Yes, indeed. That is somebody actually
Okay.
giving away an ice cream container.
Yeah.
An empty
An
ice cream
empty
container.
plastic Lucerne ice cream container. Which one
My
is...
mom has had wonderful fun with this.
Which one is it
She's
for
got
you?
various things around the house. Oh, do you think I
Yeah.
should put this on Buy Nothing? You know,
Yeah.
it's got like an empty container of like, fucking cotton candy or whatever. I think they would love this.
I don't know why. For me, it's the person giving away the mattress with a slow leak and they don't want to look for it. So
Oh, my
you're
God.
gonna fix it. Maybe they're not going to.
Christina says, love that song. For some reason, Brendan keeps nudging me. Are you giving away
Nobody
garbage?
wants your garbage. Take it to the dump.
Okay, so how did we do on the final? Do we have a tiebreaker?
Okay.
Or is somebody won outright tonight?
I don't know. Fuzz seems to be keeping score. Helen, your mom says, "Hello, is
Is
this
it
still
still
available?" Your mom is extremely funny.
Oh my God, very funny. All right, so how do you do?
Okay, so Fuzz has been keeping score in his head. He says Ray, Maleficent. Well, I've calculated that Keith, Eric, Maleficent, Ray, and that's have 3 points, and Kathy has one with 4 points.
Kathy won. All right, so this is the only way that you win this show.
But Kathy doesn't want a box of Peeps, so we'll have to. Oh, Kathy, did you get that book I sent you this week?
Well, Kathy, we have some stuff out in the garage.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you a thing, honestly. All you have
I've
to do is
got a
come and pick it
Lucerne
up.
bucket.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're going to do a tiebreaker for second place. Phoebe, this is what we do. So this is anybody's game. Anybody can win this, and
Anybody but Kathy, because she already won.
But yeah,
No,
so
I'm kidding. She
second
could probably
prize,
win, too.
She probably could.
Yeah.
Second place also gets a prize. So bring your funniest response to the following: as your next president, I will cancel everyone's blank. Of course, Joe Biden famously canceled student debt for about 4 or 5 million people. Still not getting credit for that for some reason. As your next president, I will cancel everyone's blank.
Is that because of his facelift?
Oh, no. No, be nice. As your next president, I will cancel everyone's blank.
He's just old. I mean, he did a great job. He's great. He's great.
I won't hear anything.
He's old.
I won't hear anything to the contrary.
Okay.
So here's what happens on this round. Everybody weighs in their funniest response, and then all of you vote on who you think had the funniest response. So for the tiebreaker,
Keith's going to cancel everyone's WAP. He's going to win with this answer. Someone will win with it.
oh my God, I will cancel everyone's Kathy. I will cancel everyone's culture, citizenship, 401k balance. Culture, so we got a couple for culture. WAP, TikTok account, Costco membership, convictions, passwords, expectations of democracy, political enemy, right to free speech.
Well, that's going to happen.
Oh God, it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
getting canceled.
That's all getting
canceled.
Yep.
All right, so a credit card debt. That'd be
that would
nice.
be cool.
That'd be very nice. Okay, so now what happens is, as your next president, I will cancel everyone's will to live. Phoebe, that's really fucking funny.
That's funny.
That is
You're
very,
funny.
that
You're
is
funny.
very, very funny. I like that very much.
You've happened upon us on the YouTube for no reason at all.
We're so glad
and
that you
we've
did.
validated that you
we're-
are in fact funny.
We're so glad that you did. All right, so now what happens is I start this timer right here, and then everybody votes on who they think had the funniest response. If you want to vote for Phoebe, because I don't know if it's going to show up in your feed because she's on YouTube, just say
right.
Phoebe in your feed, and then we'll tally up accordingly. And here we go. And while I do this, I do my sports guy voice just because it's fun, and I just recap the entire game.
And we need a bracket.
We got an extraordinary showing tonight. Absolutely a newcomer in her rookie season. Phoebe showed up, suited up for the first
Maleficent's
time.
second show. She is killing it.
Maleficent also showing up. This is her second contest. Both competitors really came to play tonight and really showed us what they're made of. Just a fantastic showing from both of them. But of course, as we know, veteran player Kathy really showing up, really wanting it tonight, I think, really showing just what makes her such an extraordinary, very, very special competitor. We talked to her in the locker room ahead of the game tonight, and we saw that she was full of determination and really felt that she had what it took tonight to go all the way. So that's basically that's just what I do. All right, and it is time. Who has won?
Ray has one with subscription to Jelly of the Month Club.
Ray Ball!
I will cancel everyone's subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants your jelly. Take it to the dump.
Oh my goodness. You people.
They don't want that.
Who has more fun on Saturday nights than we do? Nobody.
Nobody. I write songs about the dump.
I know. All right. Maleficent, it is delightful having you
Listen,
here.
I'm
I
still
honestly,
gonna-
I hope you come back every
I'm still
Saturday.
going to send you a box of Peeps.
yeah,
because
you
you're
get a-
funny
you get a
and
box
you
of
have
Peeps.
kids and they're going to like it.
Yeah, exactly. So,
You know.
yeah. All right. And Phoebe, we hope you come back too. As I said,
That's
Saturday nights,
That's right.
8 p.m.
Here we are.
Pacific time. We'll be here. Hope you will be too.
Here we are.
Any final thoughts before we go there, dear
This
Laura?
is what we do on Saturday.
This is
because
what we
we're
do.
middle-aged.
We're just middle-aged people.
We
trying
used to
have a
do it
good
every
time.
night, but now the virus is over. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's good. We
We were
do
providing
this,
entertainment
We
on
just
a
do
nightly
this once
basis.
a week so we can catch up and so you can say you did something this week.
And so this is your social time.
That's right.
You get credit. And you didn't even have to
You can
wear
say,
pants, quite honestly.
Oh, I got together with friends on Saturday night.
Yeah.
It was great.
Just sitting around in
Had
your
some
underwear.
laughs.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's see. Karina helped a bit more on the PG answer. Oh, is one of your children watching, Ray? I should have
Oh,
cleaned up my
boy.
act. I had no idea. Hi, Karina.
Should
Hi,
have
how are
censored
ya?
ourselves.
Exactly.
We're sorry.
All right, friends. We will see you. I'll be back on Thursday for a live music show, and then.
Oh, Ray, I'm going to send you a box of Peeps. I expect some testing videos.
Yes.
Have you tested all the Peeps yet?
Excellent. We are middle-aged. Yay! I got off the phone to see you guys. Excellent. All right,
Oh,
kids.
well.
We will see you.